Okay, audio, check. Miko. This is my third match of this season, eh? Let's hope I'm not breathing too heavily into the microphone this time. As in, let's hope it's ample distance away from. Sacrifice Trail! How many times have I seen that now? Well, I mean, I played a game with it before, and I was just watching a Tracer video where there was Sacrifice Trail. I got the 5-2. This is worse than the 2-5. I guess I can open Grotto. Grotto... Trail seems kind of fun. Oh, I thought for a second my opponent had the. I thought for a second my opponent had the 5-2 or what's it? The 2-5. Anyways, we got 4 different trashers here, 5 maybe. I guess I'm opening Grotto something. What is that something is the question. I think we want Sacrifice Trail eventually anyway. Oh, the Scrap Trail is also kind of good. Do I take the Scrap or the Grotto? Maybe I take the Amulet. This is tricky. Oh, Innkeeper, lots of trail synergies here. Maybe I take the Wheelwright? No, that sounds so bad. But the idea would be that I can Wheelwright trails. No, because trashing is going to be better. I guess it's between Scrap and Sack, maybe? Amulet's an option as well. If I find turn 3, that's nice. If I don't, I cry, actually. I think I want to be able to afford a couple trails while I'm at it, so let's do some Sacrifice. I guess you want to open Grotto something here anyway. See if my opponent opens the Grotto. He opens Amulet Fisherman. Okay. Whatever you say. Okay, this ain't too bad. I buy a second Grotto here. Okay, I do find my Grotto. Thank goodness. I guess I just set aside everything. Not sure if I'm playing the Grotto right. Buys a gold. Okay. Sometimes I get killed by the early gold, but it is generally a decent sign that my opponent may underplay some of these boards, which you know, that's good for me. You literally playing money? Oh, be real with me, pal. I mean, I don't mean to sound that rude, but like what? There's stuff to do here besides money. Do I want a silver? Yeah, maybe. Oh, never mind. I can take a fisherman. I forgot about that. 3, 4. Brilliant. Okay. This is looking pretty good for me. Seizing already? What are you doing? I don't mean to sound like rude or nothing, but these are genuinely baffling to me. These moves. Take another fisherman. Okay, we got Grotto chain up. Now what? I'd like a Wheelwright, sure. Is this really gonna be Prov? No, it's still gold. Okay. The plus buy is Scrap. I think I want to get a Wheelwright for now. Yeah. Ideally, we can Wheelwright the Sack and then draw it back up with Fisherman. We'll see if we have the draw for that. I haven't counted it out exactly, obviously. Maybe I will just get moneyed out, which will be super embarrassing. Do I take another wheelwright? Take a scrap now? I think I just want the wheelwrights for now. My opponent's deck ideally eventually just fails enough times to not hit 8. I'll be able to. So I gotta have a scrap to justify making an engine here. Is gonna be the idea. I think I just start sacrificing trail now. And let's see. Let's do this. Discard you for. Oh wait, no. I meant to discard trail. I think. Or do I want to sack trail? Guess I do discard wheelwright. Just means scrap now. Now there's something in the discard pile is what I wanted to make happen. Trail. Kinda wish I had another trail, but nobody's perfect. Let's see, what are we gonna do here now? Do I just buy another trail? Yeah, maybe. Could buy an amulet if I want to have money in the deck, which I probably do now that I think about it. Though I could just scrap trails a bunch of times. There's also amulet to gain silvers. I can gain silvers off the scraps. I think I just want another trail in the deck. Probably a gold, yeah. Okay, we gotta think. We now have enough cards in deck such that our fishermen are costing money now, which is something. We can turn you into another wheelwright. We probably just sack a trail. Let's now scrap a trail. Get what? Coin, silver, horse, I guess? Don't think we have enough to do the plus buy. Oh, I guess we can take a card as well. Discard you for. Do you want more trails in the deck now? Yeah, sure. Kind of want another scrap. Draw that up. Scrap this horse for what? Silver horse. Buy maybe? Oh, fishermen aren't going to cost 0, huh? If you take buy, we can get another fisherman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, we do only have coin for one thing, so. Buying a trail would top deck either a silver or a horse. Don't think that that's that important. Take another sack. I think I just like another wheelwright. Oh yeah, we can start trying to buy an estate every turn and sack it. That's a okay idea. I think we definitely want to sack trail just for the draw. Maybe do this first. Turn this probably into another scrap. Do that. I'd like more trails. Let's do gain silver, gain horse, plus buy coin. Sure. Like more trails. Discard you for another trail. do need to make sure that we draw everything, huh? Trail. Let's do that. Let's grab this trail for what? Silver. We already have 2 buys. I don't think we're going to be able to make use of much more than that. Do plus card. Wheelwright. Do we take another trail? Yeah, sure. I think they're a bit more useful to me when they're in my deck. We can scrap the horse. Silver horse coin. I think 2 buys is the most that we can really use. So we'll decide here. Okay, we have enough for Prov Duchy every turn now. But I think I can do better than that. Do we just do that? Dang, my opponent didn't even get a sack, so he doesn't get the free Prov amount of points off of the estate trashes. It's possible that I'll want a plus buy instead here, so I can pick up what? Another sack. Sack Duchy Estate sounds kind of nice. Do I need the Duchy though? Maybe. I would just kind of like to pick up 2 5s and an estate, so I think I will take the extra buy off this. Do I need the silver? I don't want a dud, right? So I don't think I do. Estate, take an extra sack. Take. I don't think Watchtower's gonna draw. Take a Duchy? Yeah, sure. Then I can it's 8 again. It's fine, don't panic, don't panic. Let's start by just wheelwrighting a trail. To another trail. Let's play the fisherman. Wheelwright. Duchy into another trail sounds fine. Let's sack one of the trails. I do want to sack the estate if possible, so let's look out for that. Problem might be that I need more sacks for draw. Trail. Let's go card, horse, plus buy silver, I think. We can sack the estate now. Let's wheelwright for another sack. Let's do that. Definitely want another plus buy. Card. Definitely don't need action at all. Something like that, probably. Let's see. Card. Gain horse. Plus coin. Take another plus buy, maybe? Sure. Drew the horse. It's nice. There's a sack on top. I think I'm fine with that. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just take another sack, another estate, another sack, another duchy maybe. Note that we can seize at some point. Now my opponent's deck is probably getting a lot worse, ideally. I should be having fun playing this deck, but I'm just kind of scared I'm going to lose to this big money thing. I don't think I'm gonna. Unless my opponent just gets really lucky draws in the distribution of the, what, 4 golds in this deck? Okay, never mind. What's going on over there? I mean, if this hits 8, I'm going to be annoyed. No, it probably does hit 8, huh? Okay. I think we're definitely sacking at least one trail. Maybe two? Play the horse. Write the trail for maybe another sack. Sure. Maybe I don't want to discard anymore. Might want another grotto. Maybe. Should be fine for now though. Here we go. I think we just do that again. Take a card, horse, coin, buy. Card, horse, coin, buy. Could I triple here? Probably. You want to sack that estate. Play another trail. Yeah, I thought there was another scrap down here. What else is down here? Just some coppers. Oh, there's another sack. I'll sack a copper, I guess. Horse, silver, no, horse, coin. Buy card, I guess. Cool. Do I need to go for it? I don't have enough for it is the problem. I don't really need to go for it. I'm fine. If I just keep on doing duchies. My opponent can't pile anything. I think I want another, yeah, so I think going for the double prov is just riskier than I need to here. What does it look like? Prov sees. Be prov sees. I probably want another sack for draw so I can. Oh, never mind. Have some horses saved up. I don't want to be overly risky though. My opponent's limited to one prov per turn, but I can take however many I want now. Oh yeah, so if I'm at double prov, I just need to make sure I'm within 12 points of my opponent, which is currently not the case, but I can buy some duchies. 1, 2. This all seems pretty good. Just remain within 12 points of my opponent. Yeah, but turns like that are going to be happening for him now. Like, I could shoot for it. It would be necessary to shoot for it if my opponent was doing anything other than big money, but he's not. Okay, he's taking the innkeeper now. That'll help you a bit, I guess. There's not much point in wheelwright gains these days, so just gonna do that. Is there any point in wheelwright gains? I could gain another grotto as an idea. Maybe that's worth. I think I want to sacrifice at least one more trail here. Do I have all the trails? Life is good, isn't it? I definitely want to sack the estate, as per usual. Let's play these horses. I probably want to sack another trail. I've got 7 sacks. I don't think I'm gaining off these wheelwrights. I'm just kind of worried I'm not going to draw everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sacks used. These are my last 2 sacks. Let's do that. Need card, plus buy, coin, horse. Card, plus buy. I don't think I want more silvers in deck now. Card, plus buy, coin, horse. I think wheelwright trail for another sack. I think that's a lot of horses top decked, right? Maybe. I can hit 10 here. Well, no, not a bit more than 10. I could sack a silver if I don't want it in my deck no more. What's this? 17. Just buy some more duchies. Yeah, that sounds decent. Do I want to sack a silver here, just so it's not in my deck no more for the next turn? Make me a bit more reliable, I guess. Sure. Got 17 again. 17 again. Let's take 2 more duchies. Next turn we can kind of just empty on duchy sack, right? That should be good. I think we go C's. C's, and then my opponent didn't trash anything last turn. Okay, we should be good here. Find 2 wheelwrights and 10 coin. Right, yeah, trails are empty as well. 2 wheelwrights and 10 coin. I said 2 wheelwrights and 10 coin. Card, silver, buy coin, sure. I mean, I didn't gain a silver. It was kind of a bad amount of trails to see. Oh well, we'll live. I'm not on a strict turn timer. Trail. Oh, just get another sack. Wheelwright. Discard. Trail. Get another sack. Let's grab this wheelwright, sure. Sack the grotto. Sack another trail. I think I have enough now. I'm just making sure at this point. 2 duchies does it, right? Yeah. Okay. Engine wins over money. Engine wins over money. I think that was my first player. Yeah. GG. See what happens next, I suppose. I do got audio. Splendid. Making sure I ain't pulling Paolo in one of his recent commentary videos messed up his audio or something. We gonna play the next one or what? Oh well. I'll wait a couple minutes. Let's see. That was my first player, right? Excuse me. So it's good I won. I was first player, so you should be first player now? Wait. I'm gonna check Dombot real quick. Because I think I was first player. Game unrated. Frick, game. Don't know whether it differentiates the same way prior does. Oh yeah, true. Oh, whoops. You're right. Frick, this is... Okay, yeah, I totally messed up there. Case, I'll go first for the next 2. My bad. I'm not used to typing on this keyboard. Hasty Patron and Inspiring, what's it? Well, anyways, we're opening Hasty Patron into Counterfeit, most likely. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, never mind, Souk, right? Is Souking out 2 estates better or worse then? Besides this, what are we doing? It's 100%. There is a village in Hasty Patron for a bit. There's also a village in Broker. Definitely Hasty. Do we want a card? I don't think so. Really don't think so. Yeah, because now we trash out 2 estates immediately. See if my opponent does that? Yeah. That is 100% the open here. Both of us have the good split for it. Okay, we're gonna have to... We're just putting off deciding how this board's supposed to be played. We could take card here. My opponent opted not to take card. If we draw anything but the Sook, we're good. Okay, we drew the estate, which was the next worst thing, but... Carpenter's Inspiring. Okay. Jack can gain you silvers for broker to broke. That's a thing, right? That's a thing you can do. Carpenter can gain you stuff to broke as well. Then you can kind of play a kind of draw to X thing with Sook and so on. And if you get enough stuff in play, then you play Conspirators. But getting enough stuff in play for your Conspirators is, I mean, have 2 patrons in hand, right? Or just have some villagers banked up. Addition is the other thing you can possibly do. Does that beat what, Sook money here? Judging by my opponent's previous game, if I just played money better than them, they might be screwed. Okay, we're about the same point, except so if he's done more hasty patron stuff. I kind of need. Okay, this will be. No, I think I want like 2 hasty patrons or something dumb like that. Oh no, but I don't have plus buy next turn, huh? Because I don't want 2 hasty patrons. I want something else. Yeah, the fact that I found both Souks here kind of sucks, don't it? We want Patron Carpenter. Carpenter's inspiring too, so it can kind of be a village. Like here, it's gonna let me play this Patron for free, so I can bank up bank up an extra villager. There's definitely some stuff you can do with Broker here. It's just tricky to play. Gain a card. We got plus by coming in next turn, so we may as well do that. Then I think I just take another Sook here. Souks are a more expensive card for Broker to trash. Is part of the idea. One's got a lot of Souks and a lot of villagers banked up. Thing is, once he starts probbing, those Souks are trash. And once the hasty patrons are gone, then you don't got the then you don't have hasty patrons. Let's see here. This could be Sook Broker. Also just be another hasty patron. I feel like the hasty patrons are just really good, ain't they? Do another hasty patron, another Sook. My Carpenter is soon to become a remodel, isn't it, Rats? I kind of wanted to use its gaining abilities. Is he gonna take the last 2 Souks or something? That'd be crazy. Ah, Rats, that's the last 2 patrons, most likely. Unless he thinks Prov is gonna be. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, you got the favor as well. Oh, don't want to do that? Yeah, you don't need 1 more buy. Actually, I guess you could pick up another 4. I feel like that Prov is kind of bad. We'll see if it matters. I want a broker in the deck now-ish. Let's take Patron. That. Yeah, I can do the same thing you just did. Do I spend it on double prov? I think I want to keep up on provs. This doesn't seem like a board where you're gonna be that consistent given that we have got no draw. I mean, we got broker, but then once you draw, your Souks kind of suck, don't they? Something like that. Broker. Counterfeit, maybe? Yeah, I'm not really sure. Takes last Souk. Sure. You do got lots of villagers. I do have a carpenter. That's probably a benefit. Some way. Do I just take a gold? Might be reasonable. See, he's first player, so if we just keep trading probs, then he's kind of screwed. I could also carpenter this. It looks like I don't hit prov here unless I mill. I can mill with either carpenter or broker. I could also draw. Do you have more Souks than you do have more Souks than me? Might be screwed just off of the fact that Hasty Patron Souk is pretty good, huh? I think you take double here and then I'm screwed. I just have to hope that you don't have another turn properly. Maybe I got a little ambitious with the broker and carpenter. Oh, okay, never mind. You're choosing to overestimate me? Okay, well now you got more green in your deck. That's good for me to see. I kind of don't want to broker the carpenter because that's stuff. Kind of want to broker the patron for cards. Sure, let's do it. Wow, I found no Souks. That's actually really bad. Kind of just want to take prov and say that what are the chances that you but then if you take at least a duchy, you're at 27 and I'm at 18, which doesn't sound that good. But if I take but if I just take duchy here, I'm not seeing this carpenter for another like 2 or 3 turns. I think I'll just take prov and hope for the best. What are the chances you have? About patron and 2 Souks in hand, right? That's what it needs. Patron brings down to 1, and Souks making you what is it? 4, then 3. Yeah, patron 2 Souks in hand. Wait, never mind. Because you need double prov. Okay, I'm just gonna take the risk. This is probably really bad, but this counterfeit sucked, huh? He found the Souks. Never mind. Oh, okay, yeah. He just didn't draw any green. Cool. That happens. Take the last prov. Why are you pausing, man? Okay, well, I guess I got ambitious with the broker stuff. Hasty, Patron, and Souk turned out to be the way that goes. Well, that wasn't my first player, so I'm happy about that. No, I'm not happy about the loss. This loss felt patrons, yeah, nothing but patrons and Souks, and he drew all of them. Like, what? Triumphal Arc. Let's get a bunch of Destier's Grand Markets or artisans, I guess. Though there's also Plat Colony, so that's a thing. I have 4 in this hand instead of, you know, the number that you'd rather have. I think we just open what? Flagship Chapel seems like it has some sad stuff. Rust Village Chapel seems dumb. It's stupid. I mean, yeah. Money tends to be better with good harvest around, but I think Triumphal Arc and Colonies will mean that's not so bad. I think it's just going to be Silver Chapel. Having a silver in the deck. You can also Tiara the silver. Tiara Chapel is another idea, but I think the silver's going to be better. Yeah, kind of bad opening split, I think. Because the other one gives you more options, because you can save a copper over and have 5 for the next hand. Which could be, 2-5 is really good, because then you get an artisan immediately. Is it? Anyway, it seems my opponent has a, oh, no, my opponent doesn't have the same split as me, but also, why did you open Tiara? It's a copper at this stage. Do I take Haunted Woods? What do I take now? Excuse me. Vampire seems kind of bad because I can't feed the bat. Unless I buy coppers with the Tiara. I think I take Vampire anyway, just because what else am I doing? We could opt to save the Chapel for a larger hand, but I think just getting 4 junk cards out of our deck now is really good. Did my opponent... no, that's not his turn 4. He hasn't missed Chapel yet. Okay, we hit 5 again. I think we just take a Rustic Village here, though. Save the estate, take Rustic. Do you have a silver? Oh, you do have a silver. Marooning Vampire and Haunted Woods later on is going to be good. Oh yeah, there's top decking with that. That's good. Glad that happened. Guess you take a Tiara now. Haunted Woods kind of doesn't do anything. Now our goal is to bat the Chapel. Opponent's doing flagship stuff. Is there any crazy flagship thing you can do? I don't know. You can flagship an Artisan a billion times. I take Artisan here, don't I? Yeah. Can't save, so whatever. I guess I'd rather it be on top than not. Okay. Things are looking pretty good for me. I have an Artisan, my opponent doesn't. That's the main thing that's looking good for me. My opponent also hasn't trashed that much. I wonder if he forwent. That's the past tense of forgone, right? Anyways. I want to pick up, I don't know, something at some point. I think we're good here. Could pick up a Haunted Woods now. Sure? I don't know, wait, what are we doing? Maybe just do Tiara, top deck that. Pick up another Rustic Village. Top deck you. Okay. The idea was that I'd rather have another village in the deck, and this way, by not trashing that additional copper, and instead top decking it for this turn apparently, I can feed my vampire one more turn. I'll have to kill it eventually. Oh, Grand Markets, right, forgot about those. Discard 2 to draw 1. Cool, that was actually really good. Guess we're just taking, actually Flagship does seem pretty good. Take Flagship, do you want to top deck it? Yeah, sure, there's a thing down there. And, Vampire. Haunted Woods or Desture right now? Maybe Desture? I don't think we need as much draw as Haunted Woods provides. Okay, now we can Rustic Village, Flagship Desture or something. Or we could Flagship the Artisan is the other option. Many options. We'll see. Opponent's just going to go for a stack of Grand Markets. He has gone very thin. We're gonna feed the spat one more turn. I'm not sure if that's just not really worth it. Oh yeah, Haunted Woods kills night cards, doesn't it? That's annoying. Unfortunately, Bat doesn't have the same types as Vampire, which would be epic, right? I guess I can still turn the Vampire into a Bat. Let's see, we flagship here. Never mind, we don't have the actions for that. So I guess we do just flagship the Desture. Then we're here. We could pick up Grand Markets if we wanted to. That might be a good idea. Oh, and we can bat out these last 2 coppers. That's actually quite good. Want to top deck something for next turn? Probably a... No, we're actually going to be getting a lot of coins soon. From everything. The thing is, the problem that we're facing right now is that we don't have enough draw. So I think we just want more draw as opposed to a bunch of Grand Markets. State Pileout's going to be a thing soon. Yeah, the second time you play it, it's not going to work. Triumphal Arc is a thing. I guess we could just gain a bunch of Destures. Sounds pretty good. We can maroon that Vampire sooner or later. You really don't need that Haunted Woods. You don't have the draw. Okay, so I want to gain all the Destures. That's going to be my goal. That's usually my goal whenever Desture is around anyway. Splendid. Takes another Haunted Woods? Okay, so I'm just never playing this Vampire again. That's fine. It does kind of hand size attack me a little bit. Just gain a Maroon at some point. Let's see, we can flagship the Artisan for 2 gains. What are those gains going to be? I guess Haunted Woods. Haunted Woods. Just top deck whatever, it doesn't actually matter. Desture. We do need to draw anyway, so. Oops. We're fine. Oh, well, we can top deck this Desture with my opponent's Haunted Woods. Thanks. So we can just gonna do this again. We could save the Vampire, just so it doesn't take up space. Do you want another Artisan, or do you just want all the Destures? Yeah, so we could have saved. I don't think it matters. My opponent has no pile control. Cool. We're gonna buy another Artisan next turn. Maybe one of these Destures should have been an well, one of these Destures should have been an Artisan. That's fine. We can buy one this turn. We'll flagship the Artisan again because we don't need to flagship for draw. Now we have all the Destures. Let's just get a certain amount of another action card. For Triumphal Arc, we have all the Destures. It's my favorite part of Desture, having them all. So my opponent can start, what, double proving? Haunted Woods is going to punish that. No, that's not double prov, no more. Buys Platinum, sure. I guess I gotta watch out. Colonies are going to be worth a lot. So yeah, let's try to get a Platinum this turn, I guess. Okay. Let's see here. Flagship the Artisan, gaining probably just flagship, top deck, whatever. Another flagship? Yeah, we can play that, so. Doesn't really matter what we do. Okay, we hit the same number as my opponent. Cool. Yeah. Top deck that, and then we take another Artisan. Or we could just try to flagship this one Artisan a ton of times. I think more Artisan's good. What's our second most plentiful action? I think it's Rustic Village. 3? It's Rustic Village and Flagship, I think. Yeah. So if we gain more of either of those, we're good. We could have saved the Vampire again, but I don't think it matters. Pick another Artisan. I said I wanted one, so let's take it. Let's not top deck it. Let's draw negative. Yeah, sounds good to me. Okay. We can maybe start foregoing playing our coppers so that we can buy grand markets. They do seem to be pretty good. I like having draw though. I like Desture more than I like grand market. Opponent gets Tiara Platinum for 10 coins. This could be double colony if you want. I can double colony as well though. Let's try to put flagship on as many artisans as possible this turn, I guess. We also want another Haunted Woods, don't we? We didn't get another Haunted Woods because, I mean, I don't need the draw and the attack's not affecting my opponent at the moment. Will start affecting him once he starts greening. Takes more platinum? Okay. It's gonna be one of... Just try to like do a crazy mega turn. Takes a colony as well. Another Haunted Woods? You don't need that, do you? Well, I guess you do if you just drew exactly. Oh, never mind. You didn't draw. You don't really need that. Oh, right. Unfortunately, my flagship has to go in the Desture. Forgot about that detail. That's fine. Okay. We don't need another Haunted Woods right now. It's Artisan. Two flagships up. Artisan. Gain what? 2 more flagships? Sure. Probably need a Rustic Village now. Whoops. Oh well. There's 2 Haunted Woods and flagship. Wait, yeah, that's all my villages. Haunted Woods, flagship, Tiara the Platinum. Do that. I guess take Colony, top deck all these. Continue. Another Platinum? I guess we could. Another Platinum, top deck. Don't think my opponent can empty and take points lead, so. I didn't top deck that, right? Yeah. Oh, I kind of wanted an Artisan. Another Artisan. Oh well. I could just take another flagship. Does my opponent have enough coin to empty Rusted Villages, which costs 20, and take points lead? Emptying Rusted Villages would improve his Triumphal Arc, I think? Maybe? That's my opponent got the most of. He's got 3 Grand Markets, and a bunch of flagships. How many flagships do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he's got just 3 flagships. Oh wait, he plays everything on his turn, so 1. Okay, plays 1 flagship. Oh, he had 1 flagship in play. He plays another one. Does he only have 2 flagships? Does he only have 2 flagships? Oh yeah, because I just top decked one, didn't I? So he's got like no Triumphal Arc points. So if he does take Rustic Village and a colony, does that put him up high enough? I guess I shouldn't risk that, right? I guess I could just take another Tiara. That's probably fine. It's probably better to just take a Duchy because I can Artisan for Tiara. I can Artisan for Duchy too, but the Duchy's the Duchy is in a sense useful during his turn on account of giving me points. So yeah, making it harder for him to pile out. I don't think he can pile out on me. I'd be pretty impressed if he does. I should be able to pile out this next turn. I've just got to outscore whatever he does, and then I pile Rustic Village Flagship. Not finding your flagships first. Oh, well, you need to find a Rustic Village first, huh? Yeah. You didn't keep a flagship up for the next turn, which is usually what you want to do with flagship. Also having to, well, I guess you discarded Chapel, which is a useless card for you. Do you have it? No, because you won't have points. Top decks, 2 cards. Wonder if either of those was Colony. Okay, I have points lead. Okay, so I win then. Let's see. Let's make sure to do that before anything else. Don't. Oh yeah, I forgot I had flagship up. Well, now I have more actions that I know what to do with. Just draw everything. Wait, let's do this. I've been wanting to do this. Let's do that. Top deck. That. Top deck. That. Top deck. Yay! I got to do the thing. Um, can I empty anything else? I don't think so. Can't take all the duchies, so let's just do this. This is kind of rude of me, but I kind of feel like doing it. And that's 3 piles emptied. Yeah, okay. Artisan's a good card. That vampire felt a bit weird, but okay. GG. Now I'll be first for this one as well. And then after that, he'll go first. I should probably check Dombot to make sure I'm doing this properly. Prior unrated number 4. This is... wait, no. Wait. Yeah, yes. So I should go first for this next one as well. Okay, King's Court, Stockpile, Academy Invasion. This all seems evil and dastardly. Let's top deck a Stockpile. No, we top deck a Moneylender, don't we? This'll work twice this game. Because of Importer. Plus buys on Herb Gatherer. That kind of means we have to open Herb Gatherer. Because if we don't, we're cooked. Oh, never mind. There will be loots. Okay. I don't think I care about Herb Gatherer enough to buy Herb Gatherer. King's Court and Samurai. There we go. We can hit Province every turn. No, we want a King's Court and then Invasion. But I think 100% Crafter's Guild and Moneylender, then probably just buy a Stockpile. As much as I hate to admit it. Ratcatcher will get rid of the estates, but perhaps by then we have enough draw to just not care no more. I don't think there's enough terminals for Academy to really matter. We really just want a King's Court, I guess, later. But payload options for King's Court ain't that good. Well, take a Stockpile anyway. Yeah, well, maybe I'll get just mogged by a bunch of stockpiles. Do I want to use my Crafter's Guild now? Like, I'm thinking I could save it to get my stockpiles back, to get my one stockpile back. Okay, what, whatever. I don't think I want second moneylender. I don't want to look stupid when they collide. Is the idea. Do I take Ratcatcher now? Maybe. It's slow trashing, but it's trashing, right? You can take Samurai. No. You're gonna take 2 more stockpiles? Take Herb Gatherer. Okay, whatever. Care that much. Not sure if that was the best thing to do there, but I did it. Oh yeah, now you can look at the stockpile because you found your Herb Gatherer immediately. Oh, cool. You take an Acolyte now? Okay, you emptied stockpiles. That's annoying. But expected. Let's just take an Acolyte. It might collide. I think I want to take a Litter instead. We'll see if Acolytes are still a thing here. They will be, apparently. Okay, going for golds, I guess. While we're at it, we may as well take King's Court and the Ratcatcher. Really? You gonna go Sorceress? We really gonna go double Sorceress? Oh, you bought Invasion. Okay, rats. I feel kind of cooked now, actually. Especially because now you have Sword. Not that that does that much. I might just have to buy a gold here, that sucks. Never mind, I'm gonna buy Sorceress. Oh, yeah, of course you collide that immediately, right? Okay, well thankfully you didn't actually get anything. Oh, never mind, maybe you did. Yeah, spiking Invasion with stockpiles is gonna be the dream. It didn't happen for me. Artist? Okay, well you're in a lot of debt now. That's good for me to see. Okay, this happened, sure. What's down there? Probably copper. Yep. Okay, looks like I need to buy gold or something. It sucks. But it's the way it is. I could just hope I flood you with golds. I mean, curses. Same thing, am I right? This might just have to be a gold. Because I don't have payload no more. Okay. Life sucks, I suppose. This... what? Okay, I get to trash out 2 states with my Ratcatchers. Never mind. Always look on the bright side. My phone has the loot, though. That's annoying. Yeah, right. Herb Gatherer is quite good at spiking price points that you otherwise shouldn't be able to spike. Is something I've learned the hard way, I guess, twice now. He doesn't trash an estate with that. That's good for me to see. He also doesn't do anything. I think I'd rather have the chance at cursing. Opponent does get out of debt. Nice. This collides, splendid. We might just have to buy another gold, though. I could try to see if I can, okay, now it seems less likely. Because what do I have down there? I've got estate, well, one estate, copper, moneylender. So I have like 50-50 chance of drawing a sorceress and cursing him? Maybe? Oh, never mind. If there's nothing in my deck, if it's the name card, yeah. Let's do this. Okay, cool. This actually worked out perfectly. Never mind, it didn't. We're buying another gold. Life sucks. It's probably something I could have done better earlier on, right? Oh well. We'll play 2 Ratcatchers here to see more info. My opponent shuffled his deck, didn't he? So he might have that sword in there. Why is a Ratcatcher? Cool. That's good for me to see. See, that's King's Court. King's Court litter. Let's say it's litter. Never mind, it's gold. Cool. The fact that The fact that I still just have to buy gold sucks bad. Now do you know it's what we do. Okay, we can trash the last estate here. And the moneylender? Yeah, I think the moneylender. I think we have one copper left in deck, but I don't think that's significant enough to keep the moneylender around one more turn. That's a lot of rat catchers. There's nothing else I can do with this moneylender, right? Whatever. It's a copper, I think? I'm so stupid. Oh my goodness. This deck sucks. We're buying one more gold. This is so bad. We could take Samurai. We could King's Court a Samurai. Never mind, it's not going to give me coin the turn I play it. Okay, this has been the slowest build of all time. Oh my goodness. This is terrible. Oh wait. We're going to get curse my opponent like a billion times. That's 2 rat catchers, 2 golds, I think. I don't know. We'll see if I guessed correctly. My opponent probably hits invasion here again. Sybil, eh? That's a good card. Guess you could do that. Anyways, my opponent doesn't hit invasion. That's crazy good for me. Just buys a King's Court. You really don't got good targets. There's actually no good there's no good targets on this board. Rat catcher, rat catcher, rat catcher. Cool, that kind of sucked. But whatever. And that's coin positive. Finally. I guess we gain a Sybil. Hammer? Importer can gain me stuff, I guess. That's the idea. Okay, Hammer's pretty good. Sybil will help me line up my whatever. Finding curse and starting hand's really nice here. Yeah, my opponent got a ton of rat catchers and not much else. You guessed rat catcher. He also thinks he has a ton of rat catchers. Okay, rat catchers and stockpiles are gone, but plus buy is non-existent pretty much. Don't want to do that this time. Let's do that so we might find the Sorceress. And we can top deck what? Top deck Importer, bottom deck Duchy. So I think it's Importer, Gold, Duchy. Let's see. Importer, Gold, Duchy. Do we like win now? We might just need to take a prov. Then again, if we don't, our next turn kind of sucks if we don't top deck an action with invasion, right? So I think we do it. Staff, that's really good. Do I just take another Duchy? I don't think my opponent can. No, my opponent doesn't have the plus buy for that. He has 1 plus buy off sword, unless he saved a stockpile. No, he didn't. Why would he? Take another King's Court. Is that like good? Like gold might even be better. No, I think King's Court will help us draw more. I'll play Ratcatcher first. If I can just give out the last 3 curses here, I win. Seems relatively likely. I got 2 Sibyls. I can King's Court the Sorceress. Okay. That was pretty funny last turn that there were exactly enough cards left in my deck for me to hit 3 Sorceress hits. Yeah, so as I was saying earlier, my build here is crazy slow because I was just buying like 1 gold every turn. Sucked bad. I suppose you just want to count on colliding enough stockpiles to hit invasion early so that your payload gets to have plus buy on it instead of anything else. Yeah, my opponent's kind of desperate now. I could just... Oh, yeah, wait. I think I just import the curse and I'm good. And if I fail, then I fail, right? Bottom deck. Gold? What did I top deck? Importer. Well, I'm not really sure what my opponent had 8 rat catchers. I think that might have been a problem. Also still 5 copper. I'm not sure how that happened. You had a moneylender? No, you didn't. Okay. GG. Next, it's your first player. Then last one will be my first player. Let's see, we got basic village smithy going on. Flagship's usually worth playing in such a deck, and we have dominate. Okay, so we have to build big. What are we opening with? Blessed Village and roll Flames Gift? Yeah. Bard doesn't seem bad in this deck. There's enough villages to support it. And the boons might be good. No trashing, right? Is that the trashing is scrounge. Is scrounging twice a decent open? Maybe not. Giving my opponent Wild Hunt's not really that good for them, so it's like it doesn't matter. Bobble doesn't seem that important because you have nomads for plus buy. You have forest gift for plus buy. You probably want to pick up a bobble eventually, but I think well, we definitely want to scrounge something. It's what do we want on the 4? That's the issue. Might just be a bard. The boons might be useful. Let's take the bard. No, don't want to do that because I'd rather just scrounge this turn. I don't know. 4 different terminal silvers. Oh, maybe cut purse would have been good. Crap. Yeah, the cut purse attack is really annoying. But if we trash out an estate, cut purse is less likely to make us hit 3 on account of, well, we have to draw both estates in order for it to make us miss. Oh wait, no, cut purse attack is really annoying here. Crap, I should have opened cut purse. Oops. It's just usually not that bad on attack, so I don't think about it as much as I should. Cut purse probably. My opponent's thought about it properly. Nomads for plus buy helps you pick up a bobble later. But the whole point of a bobble is to have the plus buy. And top decking is actually going to be good on this board. My opponent didn't scrounge anything, so yippee. No cut purse attack to worry about here, but I think I just want to scrounge again. That might be the best thing I can do here. Cool. I hit 5. Kind of sucks. We're just scrounging out another state. Okay. Now what? Wild Hunt and then Blessed Village? Sure. Let's just hope one of the boons gives us Forest Gift or Earth's Gift at some point, and we'll pick a bobble off that. how about that? Oh, do we also have the Band of Nomads favor? Oh, okay, never mind. We got Band of Nomads favor. We're good. We just want to Wild Hunt now. Yeah, so Band of Nomads favor will be how we pick up the Blessed Village. Samurai, really? Flames Gift? In a Will-O-Wisp? Yeah, receive that now. Continue. We gained what? We gained a bauble. Wisp is actually really good. Just saying. Pick up the bauble now. Because we're gonna draw it dead. Because we're about to dead draw here, so. Flagships will be good for reliability. I want 2 of those soon. Is my opponent gonna flagship a samurai? I guess. Trash another estate. Okay, we're both down to 1 estate each. These cards. This is actually quite good. So I can do this. Probably want top deck a Wild Hunt. Just take a favor, I guess. And okay, phew, we found the. Oh, well, he had a Wisp down there anyway, so we were guaranteed to draw. My opponent's waiting to flagship a samurai, I guess. Sure. Oh yeah, Merchant Camp's decent for reliability. You put one on top of your deck and yeah. Guess you do this first. Life sucks, I guess. do Seems kind of bad, doesn't it? Let's take coin buy actually. This is 4. Okay, so we could buy. I think Blessed Village. Scrounge seems good. Do I want to top deck that Blessed Village? Yeah, kind of, actually. Let's do that when we can spend a favor. Let's take the buy, top deck, and at the end of turn, cool. Scrounge the last estate. All seems pretty good to me. Looks like I missed all my draw. That's bad. But, I mean, I have 5 coppers in hand. That's about the best I can do, right? Life sucks, I guess? Okay. My opponent's gonna try to snipe the Wild Hunt points. He might just get to do so. Never mind. I'm gonna do it. Let's see here. There's no Wild Hunts down there. And we don't have the coin for another Wild Hunt, so whatever. Let's do, just coin favor. Just take another Blessed Village. Next turn. Cool. Not bad. Opponent does get the Samurai coin, which is actually kind of good. Because these decks suck, is the idea. Opponent's gonna go more into Wild Hunts. I don't think you have the village though, so. Ooh, you did have enough for that. Yeah. This only really looks at 2 cards for him. Oh yeah, you can do it next turn. Okay, that's incredibly good for my opponent. Rats. If I don't find a Wild Hunt here, I might be shot. Okay, cool, I'm shot. Do I want a gold? Or would I rather take what? Top deck Blessed Village Wild Hunt? Yeah, kind of. I think I'd rather do that. Right, I have 7, 8 here. Coin. Oh no, it has to be 9, doesn't it? Whoops. I think I need to top deck, let's top deck 2 Blessed Villages. Top deck, Blessed Village, next turn. Now my next card can be something else. Continue. Let's do this. Top deck. Continue. Okay. Yeah, because I got the extra village effect off this Field's Gift, so, you know, that's nice. Maybe sniping the Wild Hunt points wasn't the best thing for me to do. We gotta hit 14 eventually, sooner or later. My opponent's maybe a bit ahead on that, because, I don't know, Samurai 2 coin guarantee every turn? That's kinda nice. He's not guaranteed this every single turn, though. Well, I mean, he can keep on top decking Blessed Village Wild Hunt and getting relatively lucky. Maybe the Samurai was good. Yeah, we probably just want to play with a bunch of flagships. Oh, yeah, sure. I didn't check what the undo was, but I'm going to give my opponent the benefit of the doubt. Oh, another Samurai? That's annoying. X. Nope. No problem. We could do Blessed Village, Flagship, the Wild Hunt. Yeah, sure. Nice. Might just take the points at this point. Yeah. That was kind of good. Yeah, I guess so. Now we top deck Blessed Village Wild Hunt for next turn. Plus buy, top decking. Or what else can we do? If you have one more coin, we can go double Blessed Village Wild Hunt. Yeah, that sounds kind of good. Blessed Village. Top deck, see the boon. Next turn, under favor for +1 buy. Yeah. Last village. Next turn, so it's in my discard pile. Top deck, +1 buy. Wild Hunt, top deck. Okay, cool. We can trash this copper, I guess. I think that's overall a good thing. Never mind, we can't trash this copper. Yeah, I think we have to have a turn. As opposed to not having a turn. That sucks, actually. My opponent didn't draw anything here, except for the samurai. Can't help but be a bit peeved about that one. I kind of like having all the Wild Hunt points, but then again, my deck kind of sucks now. The question is whether Dominate's gonna make that trivial, or make that not really worth it. Trashing, as in trash nothing. Okay, let's see if we find draw. Oh my goodness, let's hope we find these things. Frick, I jinxed it. That would have been great for next turn, eh? Yeah, this is like all our villages, ain't it? That really sucks. Well, you know, it's a no trashing game. What are you gonna do? I guess we take the last village. Boon draw pile is bugged, actually. I think there's only 12 boons, ain't there? But I think that might be better than Scrounge. Next turn, okay. Oh, okay, nice. We still have villages, because we're the guy who's been buying villages, I guess. Yeah, these estates off Wild Hunt have been kind of hurting. I also totally should have opened Cut Purse. It probably would have been better than Bard. I haven't been paying attention as to whether the Bard boons have been helping me more than not. Did you not find your bauble? Oh, you did find your bauble. Rats. Okay. I should try to find my bauble. It's down there somewhere. I'm out of favors, so I don't got plus buys no more. Thankfully, Band of Nomads can't be used for an estate pileout, because estates cost 2. Merchant can't make sense on this board. Oh yeah, and you probably have a... because you didn't find your 1 or 2 Wild Hunts. Okay. Oh, I have Wild Hunts down here, apparently. Cool. Let me just play the other one. Cool. Wisp. Nice, actually. My opponent's probably gonna try to snipe the points next turn. Let's do buy favor, I think. Sure, let's do buy favor, because I think I need more buys. And I want to scrounge this estate, because this estate is, as the kids say, PMOing me off. Oh, I hit a big number here. That's kind of nice. Anyways. Take flagship. Continue. Oh wait, no, I kind of need the plus buy, didn't I? Maybe? Okay, well I can trigger it off, what, Shantytown? Sure, Shantytown. Let's go, let's buy. Scrounge out this estate. +1 draw, essentially. This is a crazy lucky starting hand. Makes me glad I'm alive. Oh, I got a DM on Discord. Who's this from? Oh, it's on the Dominion Discord. Hopefully it's not, you know, telling me. Oh yeah, it's just a notification saying, hey, there's this many rounds been played this season. My opponent could snipe those Wild Hunt points. Oh wait, can he? I don't think he has more than 3 Wild Hunts. Okay, so I kind of want to snipe those points, if possible. We'll see if that's possible. My opponent also draws deck here. How much coin does he have in deck? 14, rats. I might be screwed? Nah, it's not guaranteed that he hits this every single turn. Dominate gives you 9. Wish I had flame skip this hand, eh? Oh well. I do only have this estate, which is nice. Opponent has a lot of buys, which has a lot of favors banked up, which is kind of annoying. I don't have that many buys. Then again, our end goal is kind of just to dominate a bunch of times, so there's that. It's just that being able to scrounge out an estate here and there is kind of nice. Maybe my goal this turn is just buy gold and scrounge out the estate. Merchant Camp doesn't seem that good. It's not going to help you draw very much. You can already top deck this Merchant Camp. You don't need another one. Oh, okay, wait. This move kind of makes sense. So that next turn you can play Merchant Camp, and so on. I definitely want to snipe the Wild Hunt points here. But, you know, I also kind of want to have a turn. My opponent's guaranteed to have a turn next turn. Okay, this is really good. This is actually extremely good. Cards. We do not keep a flagship up is a problem here, but not too much of a problem, hopefully. Points, definitely. Wild Hunt's an annoying card, by the way. This is something I believe. I guess you want another bauble. Or we could take Nomads. That doesn't really make sense, does it? I could have hit Dominate here, but I think this might have been better. Let's take the Favor and the... We could top deck Merchant Camp Wild Hunt. That doesn't seem that good, though. Plus buy Favor. We're not really guaranteed to do that much for our next couple turns. We do have a lot of villages. I feel like we want another flagship. One merchant camp might be fine. I'd rather not flagship a merchant camp. I think with this amount of points, we've got a decent buffer during which we can maybe dud. So I think this should be fine. Let's take one more buy. Just scrounge out an estate. It's like adding a lab into the deck. Okay, I guess I can just get really lucky too. That's great. Well, I mean, I haven't seen what I draw after this. Having all the Wild Hunt points is quite nice, though. It makes me feel safe and secure. This probably isn't how this board's supposed to be going. Maybe by now you're supposed to be hitting Dominate. I don't know. With no trashing, your deck's crazy inconsistent. But maybe I should have been gaining flagships more. And keeping a flagship up each turn is something that I want to be doing. Hopefully I can do that this turn. Unless I want to use a flagship to replay a Wild Hunt for a few more points. My opponent doesn't hit Dominate here. Never mind, he does. I should stop talking. He always finds the bauble when he needs it. Now, there was probably a previous turn where he didn't. But... yeah, okay. Dominate gets you a lot of points, huh? He's probably gonna have a decent turn next turn as well. Worth noting. Flagship this. Cards. Cards again. Thank you, Wisp. No thank you. What's it? So you play Bard, then two flagships. The best option here. Oh, okay, cool. I guess I'll continue my turn if you insist. I don't have another one. I do have another one. Cool. How many cards are in my discard pile? Did I discard anything else this turn? It might be good. Unfortunately, we can't play this. Unfortunately, the shanty's kind of bad because I kind of do want the points here. We'll just do this. Points. Play the flagship for next turn. This is more than enough. Wow, okay. This turn was good. Flagship's a good card, huh? Maybe if we were playing with flagship a bit more, it wouldn't be turn 14. No, that's not too bad, I think. Whatever. Buy coin, I guess. Double Dominate would be crazy to hit. And maybe even feasible. Do we need top decking for anything? I feel like we just hope. "100% dominate." Continue. Take another flagship. Continue. Yeah, I feel like we just hope that the turns are good. Because I don't think the reliability from a merchant camp is, I don't know, not something I really want to bother with. Well, I guess what I've got to show compared to my opponent's triple samurai is that I have so many blessed villages that I'm blessed to have them at the top, eh? My draws have been quite good here. I'll say that. Not sure if there's a turn where my opponent should have sniped a couple Wild Hunt points. Yeah, 2 merchant camps is a bit much, because that's -1 hand size for each of those. Look at you. Look, now you're just back at 5 cards. Is the trouble here. Though, of course, if you find more Wild Hunts, you're good. Get a flagship something? Yeah, okay. You gonna snipe the points from me? Cause my opponent is drawing, huh? Probably sniping the points here? Yeah. Definitely dominating. He doesn't have double dominate, I don't think. Thank goodness. Oh, never mind. For some reason, I was under the impression double dominate's 24, but it's 28. So both of us are pretty far from double dominate. We would need to add more payload and then add more payload and even then have a rather good turn for it to happen. States and flagships are low now, so that's a consideration. Wild Hunt's also been low for a while, but that costs a bit. Oh, scrounging trash in a state? I was wondering whether or not he would scrounge to what's it? Something. Okay, we're gonna keep a flagship up for next turn. River's Gift for next turn, cool. Do we just want a duchy here? Maybe. Let's see, what does duchy protect me from? My opponent can hit about 20, right? Yeah. Let's say my opponent can hit 20. That's dominate plus 3 estates, say. Oh, well, he can't use the plus. No, he can. He could take buy off the bauble. We were taking. He wasn't taking coin off the bauble, so he does have 21 technically. Let's see. Dominate is how many points? Let's do some math. 15, 18. Does 18 beat me? Yes, actually. So I think I need to take a duchy here. That brings out to 45. Oh, never mind. Dominate 3 estates doesn't empty piles. Oh, what am I thinking? I might still want a duchy. Let's see. Dominate brings my opponent up to, let's do some math, 30, 45, 45 plus 6, 51. That's kind of scary, isn't it? Do I want a duchy, I guess is the question here. Or I could take a gold. Seems kind of lame, doesn't it? Another flagship seems dangerous. Yeah. I definitely want a favor, probably. Top decking? Is top decking gonna be good? You could top deck a flagship, then what? Maybe that's good. Maybe I could throw in a samurai? Is that gonna harm my opponent that much? More than like it harms me for putting a stop card on top of my deck that doesn't do anything for me that turn? That just seems kind of weak. Maybe I'd still take it though. Sorry for thinking so long, pal. I don't think he cares. Ideally. I could top deck another flagship and just go for a giant turn. I do have the buys to empty flagship estates, I think. Just do this and take a duchy and hope. Okay, this looks like a good turn. My opponent has a dud turn, thanks. Thank goodness, I mean. You're just gonna buy Prov? No. Wait, that seems so dangerous. That's bad. No, no. No, what are you doing? No, this is a win. Huh, okay. Um, by the way, I was contemplating doing that on a wisp. Not sure if it would have been worth it. Wow, these wisps are awesome. I love wisp. Okay, so I can empty estates with the wild hunt plays, and then buy a flagship, and I win. Probably just want cards for now, though. Just do this. Points. Plus buy coin. Plus buy coin. Oh, nice. Don't do anything. Oh, and I can dominate as well. Yeah, taking that flagship was terrible, though it seems I would have won anyway. That was his first player, so that's nice for me to see. I think this is the last one. That one felt pretty close, but I feel like having all the blessed villages was just really good. Oh, okay, we got Kitsune, River Shrine. Oh, okay, cool. That's great. That's awesome. Do we open double silver for Kitsune? What are we doing here? The draw is artist and cavalry, kind of. Thing is that the village is Kitsune, which is hand size negative anyway, so. Silver River Shrine or Silver Spice, classic Silver Spice open. Groom can gain cavalries, which, I don't know, does stuff. But also puts cavalries into your deck, and there's not, and the village is a 5 cost here. There's Outpost, which might be nice. Do you want to play with Artist? Thanks to Kitsune, we can get some of the terminals into play. I think Silver just seems like the best thing here. Smugglers has some high rolls, but they're high rolls, so. Alternatively, we could go Monument here with just the intention of hitting Kitsune immediately. My opponent has 5-2, crap. Great, whatever. I didn't want to win anyway. It's like River Shrine. I wonder if Good Harvest Big Money wins here. Okay, crap, 2 of my states missed River Shrine. Well, this is already really bad. Do I just take another silver? That might be better than Moat for now. Given that I have a terminal. Okay. Okay, my opponent had 5-2 on Kitsune board, and I rolled double sombrero. Oh, and he hits 5 again. Cool, whatever. I didn't want to win anyway, as they say. Crap. I'm gonna throw Moat into the deck and hope that I don't. Okay, cool. This sucks. Oh my goodness. I'll take a what's it? Take a Spice Merchant here. Okay, let's see if I hit 5 off this Moat. Oh, nice, wait. No curses in deck. I wish he had the second one in here too. Oh my goodness, this is the worst start of all time. Oh, no, this worst starts. But it sucks bad, man. What are you rushing? An artist? That's kind of funny. You'll have a copper in play for it to draw. But you don't return to your action phase unless you take the. Okay, you just bought rush for the memes. You don't want a moat? I feel like you want a moat. Oh. Didn't really think about that. Okay, cool. Now I pick up Kitsune. I think that's mandatory, right? I don't have 7. I don't have 7 for rush Kitsune. Whatever. I didn't want to rush Kitsune anyway. No moat in this hand, alas. Nice. I have a spice already. Let's take a monument now. No moat in this hand, alas. This also doesn't hit 7 for rush Kitsune. This game's gonna be long, so I feel like the monument points are gonna matter. That may also have been my opponent's stance on things. He's also got 2 Kitsunes and nothing to play him with. Okay, this sucks. I didn't find moat in this hand. It was 50-50 and I lost. You gonna take another Kitsune? Frankly, wouldn't be crazy. I need to take another here, I think. I think that's like mandatory. Kitsune used to be on my ban list, and I took it off for something else. Or, well, I figured I hadn't played Kitsune for a while, so. Oh, you rushed Cavalry, that's interesting. Buy a moat, probably. I think you got spare actions. Artist is interesting, we'll see if it pans out for you. Though, at this point doesn't matter that much, given how the start was. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm glad that Good Harvest gives me buys such that my buy phase didn't just end there, because I can rush Kitsune here. Oh, and yeah, it hasn't. Well, my opponent doesn't have a moat anyway, so thanks. I forgot the Good Harvest activated. I could rush Outpost. That sounds worse than rushing Kitsune. Rushing Outpost would be better if there was a rush Kitsune. Do we want a silver? Probably not. Just take another moat. We're moated this turn, but he has no Kitsunes in hand, so great. Play Spice for the draw. Wow, rats, this are both our trashers missing the shuffle. This is really bad. I could just opt not to trash here, but my turn does nothing unless... my turn kind of does nothing unless I draw off the Spice Merchant and see what I find, right? That sucks. Draws have not been kind to me this game. I think I take 4-2 over this, though. I lost one of the previous games. Oh, come on, you get the double estate trash. And you only have one curse in deck? Crap. Thankfully you're in depth, so you can't really do... Oh, well, I guess Riverside does synergize with depth. I forgot about that bit. Okay, nice. We hit 3 here. Do we take an artist now? Maybe? What are we doing otherwise? Take an artist here. I think we'd rather take the artist around the end of the shuffle. But then what are we taking here is the question. Being able to rush artist cavalry would be crazy. That requires 8 coin, huh? Or wait. No, that's not quite how that would work. No, rush artist and then cavalry. No, that requires 14 coin, don't it? Okay. Next turn we might have a moat in hand even. That's awesome. I love moat. The question is, do we want an artist here? Well, what are we doing next turn if we aren't paying off debt? We're buying an outpost? Now that doesn't sound that good at this stage in the game. Let's buy an artist. We didn't find the moat. Rats. My opponent has horses. Rats. And I don't have any trashing for this, because well, why would I? Thankfully his artist fails. Okay, cool. I might have a moat next hand. And he will not, because he does not have that. Oh! No. Okay. I shouldn't have bought that artist last turn. Never mind. I don't have enough coin to rush River Shrine anyway. Okay, never mind. Complete moot point. Gonna rush a Groom? Sure. Gain a Cavalry with it. He had no actions anyway. I'll give Curse 2 actions, I guess. Oh yeah, right. I had to spend that on 2 actions anyway, so I won't have the coin. Never mind. I could have gone 2 actions, 2 coin. Right. This gives me 2 coins, so I would have been able to rush River Shrine this turn. Okay, that was a big mistake on my part. I bottom bet the moat, because why wouldn't I? That's 2 Kitsunes in hand? Great. It's curse actions, and then you play the other one. You don't have an artist in hand. Okay, I guess you bottom deck the other one, or am I dumb and missed the other one? Shuffle deck. I guess you bottom deck the other Kitsune. Cool. Here I'll get to see. 2 coins, give curse, then I can rush a River Shrine. Sounds kind of good. No, actually that doesn't sound that good, does it? I should just throw another artist into the deck, probably. Given that I'm at the end of the shuffle. Moat! Yes! Yes, and I think he has a Kitsune in hand. I'm moated. If I find an artist off the top here as well, I'm in quite good shape. you do have a Kitsune in hand, right? I'm not crazy. You have 2 Kitsunes and you only found 1 last shuffle, right? Unless you forwent. No, you wouldn't forgo playing a Kitsune because you can play it for actions. There's no like reason not to play it, right? Oh, you might have drawn it dead off the cavalry gain because I think he had no actions when he gained the cavalry. So let's just set to always reveal. Actually, no, I don't think the curses are going to empty before there's some kind of interesting pileout opportunity. Outposts now. Another Kitsune, interesting. I don't think that's that good. They're draw negative. Never mind, has to be 2 actions, give curse. I did not draw it. And I don't have enough for Rush River Shrine. Do we take the outpost now? We could take a cav. Don't think 1 cav is that bad. Okay, that was kind of bad, wasn't it? Well, it cleared 2 junk cards off the top. I think we're good now. This turn looks like it's going to be good. My opponent shuffled? No, he didn't. But he might have a Kitsune still. Because he only played 1. These moats have been amazing. Double sombrero my foot. Please don't double sombrero my foot. That probably hurts. My opponent is ahead on playing Monument though, unfortunately. Just because his deck has stuff in it that does stuff. Oh yeah, you can rush Outpost. I'm completely missing all the important rush plays. Because, I don't know, I got tilted off the thing. That was, thanks to good harvest, our payload's a lot, treasure payload, which is what you're playing with here, is a lot better, so your outpost turn is probably going to hit an okay number. You don't need all these Kitsunes, man. Last curse is coming your way this turn. Those are all draw negative. Actions give curse, play a moat. Unfortunately, don't find another Kitsune. We can do this. Cards action. If you find, so do this. Okay, we bottomed back the Kitsune. That's sad. Let's see. We have 2 artists. I think we trash here. We probably rush Outpost. We could also rush Artist. It's an interesting proposition. Hold on. Wait. Rushing Artist. That sounds kind of good, actually. Oh, oops. Why did I play 2 copper? There we go. There we go. Oh, what? Wait. Sorry, thanks. Oh, rush doesn't return me back to my, to my action phase. That's a crazy undo to ask for, right? Because I just saw a bunch of cards. Sorry, forgot that rush doesn't turn to action phase. Do you mind if I undid? As I've been saying, I've been missing all the rush stuff. I don't mind if my opponent says no. Thanks. Let's undo this rush by. Okay, that would have been an awesome play if that happened. In that case, do I have the coin to cav rush artist? No, I don't have the coin for that. In that case, maybe I just cav? No, then I don't have any more actions. So maybe I just rush Outpost. Yes, sure, let's rush Outpost. And buy another artist? Yeah, sure. We do that. Draw stuff dead. Pay off debt. Okay. No more curses. Kitsunes are running low. My opponent is ahead on monument points. I would like to stress I'm very thankful my opponent let me take that. Just buys rush twice? Oh, right, cavalry. Oh, and that does return you to your action phase. Does it? Clean up. When you gain this, if it's your buy phase. Is he fine with that? Okay. Plus 2 actions, plus 2 coin. Now that's what we're gonna be doing. Could take Cav. We could also just River Shrine out this curse. Wait, what did we take? We took coin silver. Oh yeah, right, we had depth. That's why we're just at 4 coin. Let's not make the same mistake again. I was just thinking it. I was thinking it as the voices are telling me to do it. And so on. I think a Groom might be good. Okay, nice hand. Having more artists is really nice, I think. And I think my opponent made a mistake by taking too many Kitsunes. Because it's a good card, but it gets worse once the curses are gone. And at the end of the day, I'm reacting with this mode like crazy. I don't actually need to do this no more. Wait, never mind. I should kind of keep it up, otherwise it will prompt me. I was thinking, I don't know, it's a bit of information from my opponent, the fact that I have a moat in hand. But whether or not curses are empty or not, the moat will have a reaction. Okay, my opponent has a decent amount of draw off these cavalries, I think. Well, I think it's hand size neutral, because cavalry is technically -1 card plus 2 cards, and this is -1 card straight up. So I think it's just breaking even, though you are making some money off it, or, I don't know, getting silvers off it if you really want. Buys a gold, I don't know, it's a weak board. Yeah, we have to do that, because we can do that, and we can do that, and we can do that, and hope we... And we can do that, and hope we find the other Kitsune. I think I know why my opponent needed more Kitsunes, it's because it's the village. Whoops. Forgot about that detail. I just triggered the worst shuffle of all time, huh? Well, that's fine. I'm playing an outpost. And I'm gonna... I can't rush Kitsune by Groom, huh? I mean by Cav. Which would be the dream here. Guess we are taking another one of those. Maybe another monument? No. I think everything here is harmful, so let's just do that. Oh yeah, right, we get another turn. Wow, cool. That's awesome. I forgot about that detail. That. Cav. We can gain what here? I don't think we actually want to gain anything off this. 5. Let's take another Kitsune. Piles aren't really that low, though Cav could go. States could go if we pick up a bunch of Grooms. Maybe we should try that soon. Do we have a copper left? Someone has coppers left. It's probably me. Terrible hand, actually. Whoops. Let's see, how do we save this? I think the answer is we can't. We just put 2 more Kitsunes into the deck and saw zero results. That's why Kitsune is a bad card. It should have a below the line text, or it should have an extra effect that says when you gain this, top deck it. I think that would make things more fair. I think that would make the start of this game even more fair for me, actually. Yeah, okay, so I was, as the kids say, clowning on my opponent's extra Kitsune buys, and I forgot that it's the village on the board. Well, oh well. Yeah, horses artists don't play too well together, huh? Seems my opponent's not accomplishing that much on his turns, but he is getting thinner with every day, with every passing day. And that's kind of scary, and that's kind of scary. I feel like he wants a moats in deck. At least one moat. That powers up your artists. Or you can just take, I think Kitsune moat, or maybe an artist here. Moats will basically make your Kitsune and size neutral, is the idea. Let's find a Kitsune. Let's find a Kitsune. Wow, wait, really? Okay. That was so sad. We're doing this. You could rush smugglers next turn. Is taking another artist worth it? Maybe not. Okay. Points 2 actions. Actions. I don't think I want silvers in the stack. Or more silvers, that is. I could smuggle the last Kitsune. That puts the smugglers in my deck. Do I want the smugglers in my deck? I think the answer is probably no. I think we want the last Kitsune, though. Because no village has been kind of killing me. And then what? An extra monument? One more artist? I don't think there's a pileout that I see. Let's do that and just hope. Okay, here we're trashing too and doing nothing, apparently. Fortunately, my opponent's doing something on his turn. That's not what I like to see. I like to see my opponent doing nothing on his turn. Oh well. Good harvest will make the estate pileout more likely. I need to prov ASAP. Yeah, my opponent picked up a gold as well. Yeah, that's I forgot to count for the fact that good harvest makes gold kind of good. Makes gold worth 4 and have a plus buy on it. My opponent could just pile out estates over the next 2 turns. That's a reasonable threat, actually. Yeah, rats. Yeah, I'm probably screwed here. My last shuffle was just a bit better. That'd be nice, I must say. Let's see if he has it. Oh, rats, he probably has it. I guess I should have scored, is the thing. That's something I was considering, though. The most I could score is like province and some estates, so I think I was screwed anyway. This gets it. You need to draw silver, I guess. A silver or a copper, actually. Okay, now you need to draw a bit more than that. My hand sucks here anyway, so we're kind of screwed. Oh, okay, never mind. You had an artist and so on. Yeah, this is it. Rats. I don't think I could have scored enough though. My best was province plus what 1 estate last turn, and that wouldn't have gotten me over my deficit. There's probably some things I could have done better here. I should put Kitsunes in sooner, but my draws also just kind of sucked. Well, once I did put Kitsunes in, I mean, those guys weren't where they needed to be. GG. I think that was 4-2 for me. I can report. I made my opponent report last time. Good luck with the rest. Well, maybe I should ban Kitsune again. Haha, and so on. Well, whatever. Oh. Late to the party, Paolo. Okay, well, that was a pretty good match, I think. Let me check Donbot real quick. Click off the video if you don't like listening to me talk, I suppose. Prior UN6. Heck yeah, I took 4. That's nice. Yeah, first one, my opponent played money when there was a whole stack of trails just waiting to be gained. Second one, Hasty, Patron, and Souks turned out to be pretty good. You know, just put those into your deck and you win pretty much. I tried to get a bit fancy. Next one, I played with Artisan, and my opponent didn't. Next one, that one was my opponent probably shouldn't have used all his stockpiles, I guess. Oh no, my opponent needed a money lender. He didn't trash at all, I think. The one after that, I had more blessed villages, which were a bit better than having 3 samurai up. And this last one, not only was it the 5-2 for my opponent on the Kitsune board, it was the double, the double sombrero. I think I put up a decent fight. My draws needed to be a bit better, and I probably needed to add Kitsunes a bit sooner for things to happen. But I don't think I could be faulted for losing that one, eh? Oh well, not a bad set, I suppose. Hopefully I get more positive sets. Otherwise, let's see where we're at. I still need to report. I need to remember to do that. Well, this guy was the guy at the top, apparently. Well, he ain't gonna be at the top no more. He'll be at 50-50, I think, and I'll be up a bit. So I'm gonna be at the top after this. Okay. My remaining matches are Izakar, who isn't not doing so well. That does mean, unfortunately, I do have to kind of kick him when he's down if I want to maintain my standing. Sorry, Izakar. And then Burning Skull, huh? Yeah. They say to never meet your heroes, right? Well, anyways. Thanks for watching. I'm glad this one went pretty well. Whoops, I closed the window. Shouldn't have done that. And I should end the recording before something bad happens.